What up, G? What's up, man? Hey, man. I just seen this new anime, right? Called Dandadan, I think. Dandadan? Dandadan? Dandadan. Fuck it. I just seen it,
Dan
right?
Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Anyway, I feel like I actually like it. Like, I seen, I think, 5 episodes.
Mm.
And I'm fucking with it. However, it wasn't. I don't know what I thought coming into it, because when I was on like social media and shit like that, all I see is like a lot of people talking about the grandmother. To be honest with you,
The
like,
grammar?
the grandmother,
The grandmother?
granny.
Oh.
Yes. Like, all I know is people was doing a lot of cosplays, or they was talking about how good she looked. And she looked so young and blah blah. And I'm like, I didn't hear nothing about the main characters. Like, it had kind of had like a Tokyo Revengers effect, where it's like I never heard anything about Takamichi before I watched the show. Only thing I heard was Draken and Mikey, and I said, okay, these are the main characters. So I watched the show and I'm like, so who the hell is
When
Takamichi?
do I get to meet them?
Yeah, like I seen like 4 episodes. I'm like, yo, so Takamichi, like, I'm like, Mikey and Dragon's not the main characters? That don't make any sense. Like, kind of they turned into it, but I'm like, I thought they was the main protagonist. In reality, they really not. And I was like, so with Dandadan, it was just kind of like, I never seen the main character. I didn't really know anything about the show or what's the plot until I watched it.
Nothing about it at all.
Exactly.
Like,
the only thing I seen was the grandmother.
I didn't even hear about the grandmother. But I might be sleeping under a rock,
like that,
so
huh?
I said I might be sleeping under a rock, so
yeah, you probably do be sleeping, Patrick. But anyway, but it's like when I started watching it, I'm like, okay, this supernatural ghost shit is crazy. This alien ghost shit. I'm like, what's going on? So I feel like we haven't had an anime like this in a while, where it's like we actually had something that was different and not the normal isekai or the normal shonen shit. And I feel like it's doing pretty good for itself, because it's making something. It looks like it's something completely different than what we've been getting these last couple of years. Because everything is nowadays everything is isekai.
Everything just been, to me, what I've seen is everything has been just new seasons of stuff that's been out for a while. Hasn't, like you said, been anything new or riveting. Like what My Hero done got so many seasons out of it.
You ain't looking. You ain't looking.
Piece, I'm not, but like I go on Crunchyroll now and then. But like I'm talking about that's being talked about mainly. It seems
it's not being talked about enough. Shout out to Crunchyroll for keeping them prices the same. That's not talked about enough. Because I've been paying, I think, $7 or $6.99 for a good minute with no ads. They the go, G.
Hey, and they merged with everybody too, so
and we still getting more anime. So that means they the go. Like, nobody talk about that enough.
Well, I
think we should talk about that more. Because Netflix, they finessing. Hulu finessing.
Don't even bring up Netflix around me. Them motherfuckers, boy, I swear.
Netflix, Netflix. Boy, what you gonna do?
Man,
they wildin'.
Niggas trying to charge you an extra $7 to have somebody at another crib watch your Netflix. What type of shit is that? Why am I paying extra $7 for the person over at their house to watch my shit?
Well,
might as well. They
might make sense, but then it
buy their own thing, because that's the starting price for Netflix is $7, or isn't it $7.99?
I don't know.
Something around there.
I don't. I haven't been looking so long. It's like, at this point, I don't even know how much. I thought it was like $79.99 at this point. That's how it feels like, to be honest with you. But back to what I was saying before we get sidetracked. the Dandadan shit, I feel like nowadays a lot of things is izakais, where it's like how I got reincarnated as a
Slime ass
camera for
nigga.
a podcast or some shit, or how I got reincarnated as a left foot for a fucking lion in the jungle as he getting fucked. Like, if he wild shit like that, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is we watching nowadays? Like, so it's like to have like the plot and have the premise of what is going for, and it's just something new like supernatural and aliens and shit like that. It's just something that's I feel like is we haven't had in a long time.
It's been needed in a way.
Yeah.
It's been needed in a way.
Yeah, like it's definitely. I feel like it's definitely underrated, and I feel like a lot of people talking about it for the wrong reasons. A lot of people talk about it because of the grandmother. Don't get me wrong, she bad, but
Yeah, she is.
she got glasses. But it's like it's like, why do we need to keep talking about? Why are we not talking about the show in general? And I honestly think it's a pretty good show so far.
Yeah.
How far it's going to go?
I think he's gonna go pretty far. I think he's gonna go far because once you get into it and you're not oogling over the grandmother, then you'll see that the shit is the dude that changes. His whole persona changes, which makes it like
You never seen it coming.
yeah, yeah. And him,
shout out Persona
like,
5, by the way, and Persona 3 Reloaded.
Shout out to them. When I was watching it, I would say that I feel like how they're doing it, it could have like I would say try to keep it at the 30-minute mark how they got it, or the 23 minutes, but like try to add in a little bit more adventure, because isn't the manga done for it, or is the manga still going? Do you know?
I don't know.
No. But
I only heard about it when it had an anime.
Okay, yeah, but as I'm saying, like try to add a little bit more, either fight scenes or a little bit more clues or something in there, to where it's, because when I was watching, I was like, I feel like they could do a little bit more with these episodes instead of the talk no jutsu between fights. Just have niggas fighting. Like JJK, I think they have a whole bunch of fight scenes in their shit. That might be why they get used to watching about 3 fight scenes in one episode. So I might have to get used to scaling it down a little bit.
I don't know. Jesus Christ, them motherfuckers, they domain expansions, boy, be explanation for the whole episode. See? Now I know we didn't get that far yet to, I think not the Shibuya arc, but the next one,
the games, something game.
Yeah, the Colon games.
Yeah.
I know we didn't get to that in the anime, but I guarantee you when we do,
that shit
they're gonna be explaining the whole episode.
Maybe an episode and a half.
Because I'm like, yo, I was reading, I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on.
When they do it, one whole episode is explaining it, then they have about 3 fights in the next episode, though. That's what I'm saying. Like this one, they explained something, and then the next episode was like one fight that took the whole episode instead of like. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they can potentially fit.
You talking about when they was fighting at the temple?
That one. Even when they fought the Speed Granny.
I only seen 5 episodes. G. I don't think I seen 6.
It's 7 actually. It's 7 out there. But. But just when they're fighting, I think they can like potentially add an extra one in there and speed up the explanation stuff. But that's why I asked if the manga was done or not, because if the manga is not done, then I understand. But if the manga is done, then why hold back so much?
I don't know.
That's why I was like, that to me, the manga makes a difference for anime if it's done or not, except for One Piece. That, for some reason, that's like The way they do that shit, you never know.
Okay.
You like shit. Yeah, they just on a different thing. But that's why I asked if the manga was done or not.
Like I said, I don't know. Probably when they finish with their 12 episodes, because everybody do 12 episodes nowadays.
I
Or
can't wait
12 or
for another
26.
anime to come out with 24 episodes.
I can't wait for another anime to keep going after 24. To be honest with you, like,
Yeah,
I don't mean 26.
Most don't get
Like,
past the 2 seasons. After two
yeah.
seasons, because usually the second season fall off. So, and
Well, it
niggas
depends,
like,
because Jujutsu Kaisen's second season, boy, that was,
but if you read the
I
manga
don't
with
know.
that, the shit just keep going up. It can't really fall off unless they
That is
really
true.
fuck some shit up. But I don't
Okay.
know if that's gonna happen the way Mappa, right? Mappa be
Yeah, it's
treating they
Mappa.
work unless they go on strike. These niggas can't
Mappa
get no
be
days
like,
off.
Mappa be like, oh, we finally finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, that's cool. Now you gotta work on Demon Slayer. Can we get a break? Shut up.
They gonna be like the grandma slapping the ghost out of my man's.
Didn't I just tell you I ain't see it?
Hey, you gonna see that shit? That shit was funny when you see it.
Shit, now I know what happened now. Spoiler, Mr. Spoiler
Hey,
had
nah, you
ass.
know that he gets slapped, but shit, when you see that shit, you gonna be like, yo, wild.
He need to. I didn't understand why the grandmother didn't just kill what's her face.
The boy.
No, the girl. Well, the granny. Funny,
Well,
because I'm like, I don't
look,
understand why you can't just pull up, but she could pull, but they could pull up. I didn't understand that.
well, she
Like,
can if she's a medium. So like in the beginning, how it was the dude basically lied that was on her show in the beginning
what you mean?
when she was like, yeah, he's 27, he got 2 kids, and he got a wife or ex-wife. This was
Yeah,
like in the beginning, yeah. It should have been fairly early in the episodes, like not any of the new ones. It should have been.
no, I'm not saying why she didn't go and fight the
Well,
granny
okay,
ghost
so
then.
but my point was that because she potentially sensed the little guy in there. That's probably why she didn't kill the grand. Or are you talking about beforehand? Like before
No,
she took
she.
over, took my man Peen and took over.
No, they explain. That was wild. What? She said, yeah, I took his dick.
There you go.
She did.
Yeah, I'm experimenting
That had me rolling.
and I'm watching that shit in dub, and that shit is a little bit funny. I'm watching it in dub. Chainsaw Man. That's all I got to say. Chainsaw Man in dub made me want to experiment and watch this shit in dub. See how that shit is.
Nah, I'm good. I watch it in dub when somebody else watching it in dub.
I'll let you know how it is because I'm watching it in dub now.
You let me know because I'm good on that big dog. But I didn't know why they didn't like. So my thing was another thing that was annoying for me was when she said she wanted to what she say? Like the girl was like, yeah, come back to my crib, and then I'm like, why are you not saying come back to my crib so my granny can help?
Oh,
Like,
she didn't like her grandma like that.
no, she got over that.
I know she did, but I don't think she was thinking about her grandma helping.
You
I
sound
think
stupid.
she was.
If not
but,
you, I'm talking about like the show in general.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would you? Your grandma is you finally believe the shit that your grandma's saying because it's proof. So you don't know what you're doing. Why wouldn't you be like, oh, let me go to the person that actually knows what they're doing? I'm
I
not gonna
think
sit here.
that's what she was going to do, but also think she was going to just hide my nigga. That's what I
That's
think
what I'm
she was
saying. It's
really
like she
going
was
to
just
do.
going to try to hide him, and I'm like, what's going on?
And
Like,
then they was going to figure out how to take down the grandma without grandma.
he sounds stupid. Like the first thing I'm going is to the nigga. Like I'm going to yo granny. I don't know. Like I'm doing the best I can. I believe you now, but I don't know what's up with him. The grandma ghost said she took his dick. Something I'm doing as much as possible to keep him from transforming into her old ass. You old. You should know her. Y'all probably was alive at the same time. I don't know, G. Help me though. Help me. Like, but she just brought him back and it was just like, oh, grandma, you're back. Hey, why haven't you my nigga? I'm like, no. Like, yo, I don't know. I don't know. Still a good show though. Still a good show, in my personal opinion. But I need to finish watching those other episodes because spoiler Sam over here is wilding.
What did you mean by it's changing new anime? Like changing for new anime.
I feel like if this get the publicity that it gets, we may stop getting the same isekai shows.
And then we'll be getting a bunch of supernatural shows.
You gotta change the cycle somehow, right? You gotta change the cycle, right? Because if you do it right, it's because things can get repetitive. Things get repetitive, and people get tired of seeing the same thing over and over. Like if we don't get supernatural shows like from this, more supernatural shows from this, at least let's get something that's different than the same shonen and isekais we've been getting.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've been seeing more romance stuff too lately, like the Yakuza's boss's daughter or some shit. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called.
Yakuza's wife.
I don't know.
I know. I think it has wife in the name.
It might, because I know basically the girl has red hair, right? Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I have not. But I've seen like little snippets on YouTube from Crunchyroll's YouTube about it.
Crunchyroll's YouTube.
Hey, Crunchyroll got a YouTube. They be promoting a lot of their shows.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's like that, Apothecary Diary, what is it? My Happy Marriage, I believe so. There's a lot of romance out too. So that's pretty good, but
not everybody. To me, I feel like more people like the shonen over romance. I don't know why, but I feel like more people like the action.
I can tell you why.
Okay, why?
Because it's niggas. Niggas like fighting. Niggas like seeing action nonstop. They don't want to see this lovey-dovey ass shit all the time. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Some
until
people
you get older.
Yes, that's facts, boy. But then again, it's like, well, yeah, because I got a little older.
You gonna watch romance constantly over action. Like you still gonna watch your My Heroes, your JJKs, your One Pieces, but like now and then you go in there and you be like, let me throw on Apothecary Diaries. I haven't watched it, but I need to.
Hey, Sister Mau boy, she lit. She was next to Detective Conan. On the lowest keys.
It was like that. The twin tuplets, that shit. Quintessential quintuplets.
The 100 girlfriends that really, 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 really love you.
That one. Yeah, like
that's
sometimes as you get older, you start to be like, let me just slow it down a little bit. Let me watch some of this.
You start to relate to real life.
Slice of life shit and romance shit real quick and see what's going on there.
You come from wanting to turn Super Saiyan and shit to be like, shit, if I just had 100 hoes, I mean... If I could just find me a good girl, man, and all my friends like her, and we can all be happy and we be good. That's what I'm looking for. Then because you forget about just wanting the superpowers and shit, man. I just want to live a normal life, G.
Yeah, you sure
I don't
ain't
want to
nothing.
be a main character and fighting my whole life. Like my whole life, I had to fight.
Yeah, I'm trying
This
to
nigga
calm
like
down a little
this
bit.
nigga 10. From 10 to 15, he been fighting. Like, I'm a kid. You like 36, beat my ass. What are we doing? Oh, talking about I'm gonna train you so you can fight this 26-year-old.
Uh,
No, I'm good. Like, I don't want to fight for to save the world. Why you ain't beat his ass? Well, he beat my ass already. What you think he gonna do to me? He gonna beat my ass too. He will. Not if I train you though. If I train you, he won't beat your ass. I see the potential in you.
Unless you go, huh? Hey, Sal, eat this sensu bean real quick.
No, Goku did that.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you go high, you don't get no training.
Okay.
you just get a fully powered superhero that Vegeta let transform, and now you got to deal with it.
The whole arc when Vegeta turned into Super Vegeta. Y'all just creating your own problems at this point. Y'all creating your own problems. Like it was just like, yeah, damn, he about to reach his perfect form. Well, you said this not your perfect form. Yeah, if I just absorb Android 18, Vegeta, please, Vegeta, that's all I need, Vegeta.
That man
was
please, for his life.
And he was like, shit, fuck it then, and go absorb that bitch. I ain't like her anyway. She broke my arm. Oh, thank you, Vegeta. Then Trunks over here like this. What the fuck? Then this nigga like, hey man, what you doing? Why you trying to stop Cell? My nigga, if he reaches perfect form, we all through. Which is funny how did you know that we through? Because you didn't have that future. Your future.
Did he?
You didn't have the future when Cell reaches perfect form. That wasn't your timeline, G.
Wasn't it Frieza? Right? His was Frieza?
No. His was Android 17.
Oh, the androids, yeah.
Yes, they was just beating his ass consistently. He didn't have a timeline where he's seen Cell's perfect form. So I'm like, and then he doesn't know about Cell. I don't know how he knew about Cell until Cell was a thing in their timeline. So I'm like, how do you even know what his perfect form is or how strong his perfect form is?
Well,
but that's how scared niggas had. That's how scared he had. Like the androids had niggas.
If you just think perfect form, shit, you thinking this nigga about to be pretty strong. No, Dad, you strong, but I think this nigga said perfect. Perfect form.
That nigga that.
Yeah.
No, you said it's perfect. Not that form. It's Android 17 and 18 had that nigga so traumatized and scared
that too.
That they was beating his ass. And he said, "Yo, if Cell absorbs 17, he was a problem. If he absorbs 18, he gonna be nobody stopping him.
Don't let him
just
get
off the strength of their strength, huh?
Don't let him get to 16.
What you mean?
Absorb 16.
Shit, he can't absorb 16. It's only 17, 18 he gets to go.
Oh, that's it? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was just absorbing everybody the way that did.
That's why he never absorbed 16, because that don't do anything for him.
Oh,
it's just 17, 18. That's his thing. Which, yeah. But anyway, and then Goku fights this nigga. He don't really tire him out, to be honest with you. Then he throw him a sensu beam to test Gohan. To test me, Dad. Yo, Gohan, was you able to like read our movements and stuff? Yeah, it wasn't that hard, G. But y'all was playing. Shit, he could have been playing though, but I was dead ass. I was dead ass. But hey, you get your ass in there. Hey, hold up, before you do that, Gohan, give me a second. Hey, Sam. Hey, take that. Hey, eat that real quick so you can get back to your full strength. I guarantee you, Piccolo looked at that nigga like, Goku. If there was ever a time for me to kill your ass with a special beam cannon, I swear to God, this is the right time. What the fuck is you doing? Like, even when he said Gohan get up there, he was like, no. Like, this nigga's a fucking 11-year-old boy, G. He don't know what he doing. Shut up, Piccolo. He my son. You sure? You sure?
We need a DNA test?
Okay, Piccolo, you're green. Oh yeah. Well, shit. The way he dressing, I don't know if he my son, nigga. But yeah, yeah. But since we on Dragon Ball Z topic, man,